Let's get it, man.
Oh, man.
Go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Back for another week.
End of the day podcast.
Hey.
Woo, that might have been the smoothest start I ever had, man. That shit was too smooth.
Proud of you.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit. It's cool. It's okay.
No,
it happens to the best of us. It's your boy, Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Oh, shit.
It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode, EOD podcast.
Yes, sir.
End of the day podcast.
Well, let's get into some shit, man.
Yeah, for real. First of all, for those in my mentions and in my comments, or not comments, was in my DMs.
Uh-oh.
We ain't breaking up. They thought last week was gonna break us up.
I mean, sometimes you don't get along.
Yeah, we love each other. I love this woman right here. Yeah. I will kill for this. I would kill Andrew Tate for this woman right now.
There it is.
There we go.
That's the kind of support.
I like that.
So, fuck you guys, but also, hey, it is what it is.
Thanks for listening.
I'm just glad. Exactly. That's more. I was actually more or less like, y'all niggas listen. Like, all right, cool.
That's straight.
What's good, guys?
Man, let's talk about the first thing that happened this morning. Did you feel the earthquake?
So apparently, I didn't realize when it was an earthquake till I got to work. But yeah, I guess I did.
What did you think it was?
I just woke up at 2 a.m. because I pass out with the TV at like the minimum volume, so like 2%, and so I don't hear anything. So it's on though, the light is on.
Oh, okay.
And then I woke up like someone shook me, and then I hear like car alarms and shit, and like like going off in my neighborhood, and I was like, what the fuck? So I just turned the TV off because I thought it was just the light from the TV keeping me up.
Right.
There's The Office playing super low, and I just passed out, and then I get into work and everyone's talking about.
Bro, to keep it a buck with you,
y'all felt it?
No, I never woke up.
I didn't. And this is a new fear unlock for me because now I'm fucking scared about sleeping through an earthquake because I did not feel a thing. I woke up.
How long did they say it lasted for though?
It was a 4.2, so I feel
it was in Malibu.
How long did they the amount of time though? That's the only thing I was wondering, because if it was for like a minute and you didn't wake up, all right, there's a problem there. You might be a heavy ass sleeper.
Everybody I know they just like woke up at the end of it, so it must probably been like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. But then there was aftershock.
Where like other shit happens? Just
like basically another earthquake, but it's like just, I guess, I don't know what the difference is, but they call it aftershock.
Because the shake isn't what determines the earthquake, right? It's how long it goes on for. Or I might be wrong in that.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either, but it says it's about 10 miles south of Malibu Beach, which is actually closer to me than it is you, so I'm surprised I didn't wake up and feel that shit. Yeah,
I guess I was just too sleepy to... But they someone told me there was like a big one like years ago in like 90 something. Were you...
Oh, the Northridge. I was a baby.
So you weren't even like...
Yeah, that was in the 90s. I almost died though. Low key.
Because of where you were?
Because of where I was in the house. Like, yeah, my mom, I was in like the back room, and when it was going on, she ran back to come get me, and literally she sees me, and I guess apparently from what they tell me, there was this like really large like floor to ceiling mirror, and it fucking like fell over.
Damn.
And it was gonna fall on me.
Oh,
and she like grabbed me out.
That's
of the way
crazy.
Type shit.
That's crazy. Nah. That's
fucking crazy.
So it wasn't even that the earthquake itself was just, a baby in a situation.
Like, could have got fucked up for sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a crazy ass situation.
It was pretty epic. I was like, when my mom told me the story, I was like, damn, that's hard.
Yo, fate. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Why? What's the natural disasters back home, Kristen, for you?
Tornadoes and just like cold, like Arctic winds.
Yeah, cold for me as well. Tornadoes sound crazy. You've been
I feel like a tornado is like.
I've never seen a tornado, but
okay.
I mean, we had tornadoes out here during all that rain, but yeah, I mean,
I didn't see no fucking tornado though.
That don't mean there was no tornado.
I know, right?
I'm pretty sure I didn't see it.
This nigga listen to right now whose crib is destroyed from a tornado. Like,
get your news here.
For real though, like if there was a tornado in Los Angeles, we would have known about that shit.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I didn't know. Tornadoes are scary as fuck. Earthquakes are scary to me. Tornadoes, I guess, maybe because they can like just land and no,
like a hurricane you can plan for. A little,
maybe
right? It's not gonna like really pop up on you.
Tornado, you really gotta run from that shit.
But you can't though, because it's probably like pulling you back. You know, like running from it is like maybe an earthquake. I don't know. I don't know. They're both something. I don't know. Tornadoes. That shit. I seen a video the other day. The tornado formed on a dude's car while he was driving it.
On top of it.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Shit was insane. Shit was insane.
You can't dodge that one.
Nah, you ain't dodging that shit. But speaking of cars,
what's going on?
I this is the first time I'm proud of myself, even though I realized it wasn't really that big of a deal. But this is the first time I ever had to fix my tire pressure. Like,
bro, like put air in your tire?
Yeah, I know. Like,
nigga, what?
This is the first time.
Exclusive.
Legit. Like, the lights never come on in any car I've had.
And you've never had to put air in a tire?
Never had to put air in a tire.
Not even like a bicycle?
Yeah, but that's easy though.
It's the same shit, bro.
That was easy because I had the pump and I'm just like, that was...
You could do that with a car. It would take mad long, but...
I could have?
You could...
Because I had that pump at the crib.
Bro, you could...
Damn, man. That means I didn't even have to pay the $2 at fucking...
Bro, on top of that, you shouldn't have to pay that at all. It's free. You just gotta ask them to turn it on, bro.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gas station I went to, because the gas station I went to had the gauge built into it. Maybe that's why you got paid for it or some shit.
Well,
I don't know.
You could still pay for it, but if you go inside and just be like, yo, can you turn on the air? They'll just turn it on.
Air is free?
Yes, bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you played this.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know for next time.
Yeah, that is wild that they have that.
It's fucked up.
The paying thing on it when they should say, yo, just go inside and ask for it to be turned on.
It's funny that you say that because I had a friend that literally did the same thing recently. He's like, yeah, I had to pay $2. I was like, bro, $2 for air is crazy. $2 to pay for air is wild.
Is it? But it's not just air. It's pressurized air.
Nah, nigga.
It's pressurized air.
Bro,
it's pressurized air when you got the pump.
Because you can't...
What do you mean no?
It's pressurized air. That's different. That's not normal air.
To just pull up and you don't have to buy an inflatable situation.
That's
$2.
It's
or you could just go inside
because if it was just air, I could just technically blow in it myself and fill it up myself.
Like an inner tube type shit.
Yeah, which I can't. It's impossible. You need a certain level of pressure from the air to make it do what it do. Which is why you're telling. Hold on. How much longer would it probably take if I used the pump?
That shit would have taken mad long, bro. You would be there for at least a cool 10 minutes, bro.
Well, I held it down because it didn't take me long, and the person behind me was able to take advantage of the $2. So
they got some extra air.
Yeah, so I shared the wealth.
That's
because the machine was still running by the time I finished. I felt weird because I didn't need it anymore, and the machine was still going, so I pulled off and
You should monitor that though, because you might have a slow leak.
Oh, I could. Yeah. Well, my car will tell me at this point. Now, now that I've seen the light gauge and all that.
Fun fact: if you ever need to fix a flat, though, take your car to American Tires. They do it for free.
Oh, word. The same way. Do they give me air for free too? Should I ask?
Yeah, bro. They do.
I got you. I'm gonna get my air from them. I'm gonna get my tires from them. This is not an endorsement because they ain't paid for this shit. But I guess kind of because everything's for free.
If we want to talk about adulting type things, I recently replaced the water heater, bro. And that shit was fucking crazy.
Did you legit do it yourself?
No, I had help from my friend's stepdad.
Well, no, you did it though.
Yeah, we did it.
You took out
we bought it. We bought it. because I got an estimate, bro, and he was trying to charge me like $7,000
to put in a new water heater.
Yes.
And essentially, for those who might not know or ever done it before, a water heater in general obviously heats your water,
right?
But it's something that is like you.
First of all, I have a water heater that has a 50-gallon reserve of water in it, so
it's big.
That means like say you run out of water, like your water shuts off for whatever reason. You have 50 gallons of water before you run out of water.
All right.
Built into
this. That's a good thing, right?
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's like a reserve, you know.
But it's big though. Is that what you're saying?
It's like 6 feet tall.
Okay.
And pretty much my shit stopped working. This guy came through. He looked at it instantly, was like, "Oh, you're gonna need a new one. It's flooded." I was like, "Fuck." And you know, he's breaking it down to me, showing everything, and everything he's saying, I'm like, damn, like that sounds bad, you know, like like this nigga's really selling me, like damn, I might have to like cash out on like $7,000. And I call my home.
Is that what he estimated? I thought it was 4.
The minimum for like literally like a 90-day warranty was like $4,600.
What the fuck?
But if you wanted like a decent warranty and like the actual good deal is like $6,000 to $7,000. He had like different packages.
Was there anything you could have done to prevent this from happening to your current water heater? It was guaranteed to happen.
Every water heater has a lifespan on it.
Got you.
It's like 10 to 12 years.
Got you.
After that, you're shit out of luck.
It flooded. You couldn't have treated it any better.
I mean, it's a lot of different things. You know, it's like the piping in your home.
Got you.
Shit like that.
Got you. So he gives you that estimate. You're like, fuck that.
I'm ready. I'm ready to get hot water, bro. I was like, damn, you know, like I can figure it out. Like,
bro, we were like boiling hot water and like pouring cups of water on yourself.
Yeah, that's how we were showering, bro.
That's so intense, dude.
Yeah, for like a cool like 5 days, we were.
Yeah.
Well, because the water would work, but it'd be freezing cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm taking a cold shower.
Oh, and then we went to the gym.
Bro, the
hot water wasn't that bad.
Between cold shower, a cold shower, and no heat at all, bro. You're talking about like just the temperature of the cold ass pipes in your ground, bro. That shit is fucking cold, especially right now, bro. Nah. So we were definitely boiling that water, bro.
Oh shit.
We got like 2 large pots and we were just boiling that shit. But
oh man,
no, but for real.
How long was that taking to take a shower?
I mean,
fast.
Honestly, it wasn't that bad, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Okay. To me, we also went to the gym for one day, and so we went and worked out, and then we showered after.
That's smart, yeah.
And honestly, I almost threw up while I was in there because I seen like a wad of hair on the ground. And it just made me fucking sick. It just was like,
oh my god!
But the water heater story gets worse, bro. The shit gets worse.
All right, here we go.
So he gives me the estimate. I'm like looking it over. I call my homie stepdad because he's been helping me with all the home shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris.
Shout out Chris.
Chris one time.
Yes, sir. Friend of the show.
Gang.
End of the day podcast.
And you know, I'm telling him like he's talking, you know, minimum like $4,600. He laughed and he was like, tell him thank you and tell him to get the fuck out. He's like, we can do it ourselves. And I was like, all right. Like I was definitely doubtful, bro, just because.
Did you tell him thank you, you can get the fuck out?
No.
Oh damn. I was like word.
I was like, no, let me sit on.
He already left.
Let me sit on the idea, you know, and I'll get back to you. But you know what I'm saying, like it was.
Take your $90 and please leave my house.
I was definitely worried though.
Oh, that's how much the estimate cost?
Yeah, for him to come out, yeah, it's a $90 minimum.
That's fair.
Yeah, which is fair. So, you know, I got the estimates, got the list of parts I needed, but I was worried about it, bro, because, you know, with a water heater, you're working with pressurized water, you're working with gas lines. I just didn't want to blow myself up.
Of course.
So like I was just like, Chris, like, are you sure you know what you're doing? He's like, yeah, like we got it. So
this is a grown man.
So
all right.
I'm like, bet.
I trust a grown man.
He also has been fixing his own home.
Yeah, like, he's nice with it.
All right.
So Saturday morning, I wake up, I go to Lowe's, I find the water heater. I'm like, cool, buy that shit. Cool. After tax, cool, $1,200. So get that shit.
Load. How much?
12.
12 for a water heater. So a water heater in general is already fairly expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it came with a 12-year warranty.
12-year warranty. So after 12 years, you can still get it.
Fucked.
No, but before 12 years, you can get a new one.
I think so.
So we're breaking that shit at like $11.99.
Maybe. I honestly don't think that's a bad idea.
Hell yeah, we're gonna blow that shit up and get a new one.
But you know what I'm saying. So loaded up in his truck, and he's like, "All right, I gotta go drop some stuff off because he's working on his house. He bought some shit too. He's like, I'm gonna go drop it off at the crib, and I'll meet you at your house." I was like,
right.
No problem. I'll get it started. I'll get the hose ready because I know so you can connect the hose to the water heater to drain the 50 gallons of water that's in it, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, should I get the hose ready? He's like, yeah, I get the hose ready. So I'm like, bet. I go home, disconnect my hose, pull it in the house, and I'm sitting there waiting. I call him. He's not answering. So I'm like, bro, I was like, I can drain this shit. I turn off the water. I turn off the main to the house, so there's no water coming in the house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, like, let's do this, bro. Like, I'm going to drain it so that when he's here, we can just take it out.
Because you got to get rid of all the water that's in it.
Because it's mad heavy. 50 gallons of water is heavy as fuck.
Got you.
Can't move that. So I'm like, easy, piece of cake, bro. Go down to the valve, get a wrench. I start twisting it. I'm like, oh, shit, it's already moving. This is lit, bro. Dude, the second time, I'm like, bro, I'm Mr. Fix It, bro. At this point, I'm gassing myself. Do that shit one more time, bro. Boom! The fucking whole valve just breaks off, bro. And then all the water just starts coming out, bro. It's coming out from the broken valve, and literally just 50 gallons of water is spilling out. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I about to do, bro?
Where's Kristen at?
She's at work.
Okay.
She's at work. She has no idea what's going on.
You're just having a normal day right now.
Yes.
Bro, I'm in shambles.
I want to see that side by side. You with the water and Kristen just at work. Just.
Bro, mind you, it's in the hallway, bro. I'm sitting there with my face up to it. The shit blasts me, bro. I'm covered in like sediment water, bro. It's just like brown water all over me, bro. I have a photo. Hold on. Look at this.
Oh my God.
I'm in shambles. I'm literally scrambling. I'm like, bro, what do I do? Like, my hallway's flooding, bro. I call Chris, he's not picking up, bro, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, bro, I'm fucked.
T-Will exclusive.
I got like a funnel. I was trying to funnel the water into the hose because I couldn't connect the hose to a broken valve.
Yeah, it's like snapped broken, like
snap. So like the threading is gone. Yeah, and the water's just coming out. And
Got
I'm like,
you.
Fuck, bro. So I finally get a hold of Chris because I call him.
High pressure like water, or just.
It was high pressure when it exploded. But then it just started coming out.
Yeah. All right, cool.
And I get a hold of his wife, bro. This is me, bro.
Oh my God, are you serious,
bro?
Oh my God.
And long story short, I ended up getting a hold of Chris. He's like, do you have a wet vac? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, start sucking up the water.
Yeah.
I put the vac like right up to where it's leaking out, and it just starts taking it in. And I'm like, okay. But once it fills up, I'm fucked.
You got to keep dumping that water out, essentially.
Yeah. But he shows up, saves the day. We fucking get it disconnected. We ended up draining 50 gallons of water, which was absolute crazy. And we got the new water heater in. And yeah, bro, it was definitely a learning experience for me.
Now, do you know how to actually do? Like, if I needed someone to replace water, do you know how to do that?
I do. Aside from that initial pressure that's in there, I don't know how to fucking dissipate that shit.
Got you, because there is a method that you didn't do, or
clearly,
something
bro,
you didn't do.
I mean, I don't know.
You didn't ask him or say like, yo, he didn't tell you what you did wrong. Essentially, when you. That never. Well,
he didn't know either. I think it's because my water like doesn't fully shut off. So although I shut off the water, there was still pressure in there.
Gotcha.
And that shit just fucking exploded. But
that sounds crazy.
Now we have hot showers, bro. Thank the Lord.
Are they hotter than before, or is it the same heat? Did you get upgrade? Did you get
the same?
It's the same, yeah.
Okay.
But our shit gets hot, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit be scalding. Burn your skin off. But yeah, that was my Saturday, bro.
That's a Saturday. How long did it take for the whole thing? All in was you done by the time Kristen got home?
By the time she got home,
did she walk into a normal house?
She walked into a normal house.
Just a
I had a fan drying the floor because
Kristen walked in like, all right, what the fuck,
bro? I had to scrub the wall. And mop all the floors. It was nuts.
Oh my god,
it was nutty, bro.
Oh, that sounds insane. That's adulting right there. That's adulting right there.
Definitely put some hair on my chest for sure.
I'm gonna give you dap on that one,
yes, sir. I'm
gonna give you dap on that one. Dap on that one. Oh damn! See, look at if we can't even do it, how can Thug do it? How can Thug do it if we can't even do it?
Wait, he tried to dap when he passed him the drugs?
You didn't see it?
Wait, Kristen, try this.
I gotta go. There's a whole video.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, bam. See? Hold on. Look at that. I don't know how much.
Wait, hang on.
Hold on. Mind you, we're in court right now.
But like, okay.
The number one case probably in America right now.
So you're a thug.
Millions of people on us, right? Millions of eyes. This is televised TV. And we're gonna be like Smooth. You're giving me pills?
You never know.
Some perks?
I don't know. I just feel like,
man,
why? Not the right time, my boy.
Wait, what's going on?
So essentially, for people who don't know and aren't aware, Thug is fighting for his life in court right now, and they're picking the jury.
Oh really?
That's what they're doing right now.
Oh shit!
And that's a process in itself. You know, making sure everyone's not biased, and right now, at this current moment, there's a bunch of people who are trying to get off from the trial.
Why?
For different reasons, health reasons. Like one dude just got surgery like a week ago. Another person had a vacation but you know, there's just a lot of people. The internet's already talking about why people wouldn't want to serve in this fucking trial.
I mean, yeah, it's the streets.
It's the street. Yeah, there's a lot of people who probably wouldn't want to. I'm sure there's plenty of white people who wouldn't have no problem serving in this fucking trial and sending this nigga to jail. But as far as black people, there's probably not a lot of them who you're gonna find who, you know, just because there is a level of like, regardless of Thug saying anything or doing anything, they would like feel maybe a level of just safety for their lives.
I mean, I'm also thinking from the angle of the fact that it's just dangerous as fuck. Like, you know, like, do people on jury get put in witness protection or
no?
It's not witness protection because you're not a witness.
No, you're not a witness. But no, I know. Like, I think everyone understands what you're saying. A level of protection. Right. The only thing you're protected is when you're in the jury. They like make sure. I think you like stay in like a hotel or some shit like that. Like you can't.
They put you in a hotel for jury duty?
I think they do, or you.
It depends on like the level of it.
Yeah, I thought they did. Maybe they don't. I might be just talking around. Yeah, but for this.
Jury duty?
I was selected, and then when they started going through and interviewing each juror, they had seen
not this nigga.
Yeah, well, they had seen I've been arrested before. Oh, so they instantly was like, all right, now you've been arrested.
Fuck that! I would never serve on a jury.
I was down only because the dude, like, it was a kind of a high profile in the sense that it was like a murder trial.
Oh shit!
And the dude, like, he was like a young dude, and it was it just seemed pretty interesting.
I just talk too much. One of my girlfriends got faced with 3 felony charges because she was.
Hold on, but why do you feel like that's that you wouldn't?
Because you're not allowed to talk about it.
And when you're doing it, you're
like if you go home, like you can't like text shit. Like I couldn't tell Terrence anything.
Oh, okay.
And that would just not work for me.
Yeah, you would want to talk about.
But that's basically how my girlfriend got caught. She got like charged with 3 felony charges for telling her man.
She got in trouble for it?
Yeah.
For talking about the case?
Yeah.
I mean,
oh shit.
That is the law. You can't be fucking with that shit.
And like she had to be on house arrest and shit.
Oh shit, that makes sense.
But she could have she was facing like prison time, like
because she talked about it.
Yes. For me, like no, like if I would get in there, I'd be like, listen, I'm gonna run my mouth. You don't want me in
That's
there.
fair. That's well. I think that's being honest is an easy way to get off of jury duty. Most people will say like, hey, for this reason or whatever. That's why that one person didn't get picked for the Tory Lanez trial, because he said, or he or she said, I think it was a female, said that they love Tory Lanez, loves all his music, and that they're gonna say he's innocent. They said that in the interview for him for them as I think it was a chick. I can't remember. So for some reason, some dude. I'm not officially sure if this dude was a part of YSL or not. I think he was a random person who was just in that.
Just trying to hook him up?
And walks up to him from the back of the courtroom, daps him up, and gives him drugs. And they stop him instantly and frisk him. They find a bunch of drugs on him.
On Thug or on?
On the dude.
Oh, shit.
And they had to take him to the hospital because they said he swallowed some.
I did hear about that.
Yeah. They found like pills, weed, and tobacco with spices, like seasoning to cover up the scent.
Like, why would you go into the lion's den with fucking meat in your pockets, dog? What did you think was gonna happen?
I don't know what they stopped him instantly. If you watch that video, instantly they stop him. I don't understand it.
Yeah, that shit's nuts.
And Thug didn't. They're saying that Thug knew nothing about this. He was shocked when the dude gave him the drugs too. So, at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna put that on Thug being that stupid. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's not. It feels set up-y, but at the same time, Thug being who he is, and people just, I wouldn't even say clout chasey, but just stupid as fuck nowadays. Because they say this dude is not a part of YSL, don't even know Thug like that. Like,
that's super strange. It's really weird.
Why was this dude in the courtroom? Why was he allowed in the courtroom? It does seem a little weird to me.
Yeah, that sounds like a setup to me.
But at the same time, luckily, this won't be getting pinned on Thug in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, really?
Nah. It's not. It's on that dude, because that dude don't have no tie to Thug. Like, and he's the one who did it. Thug said he didn't even know that the dude was given. Thug gave up the drugs instantly when he didn't try to like hide it or anything. But Thug just, dapped him up, and he just
had him.
He was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he was like that.
That's gotta be crazy.
But at the same time, like,
I'd be like, "It's not me.
It's not me.
He gave me this.
Yo, for real.
He handed me this.
For real, because
I'm not trying to play in that courtroom."
Yeah, nah. Yeah,
damn.
nah.
That sucks.
Free Thug. Hopefully, hopefully that he gets a fair jury.
What do we think about the Alec Baldwin situation?
I mean, I knew that was. I knew. It'd be weird if it didn't
happen,
escalate to this degree. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad. Someone did get killed. In the end of the day, someone did lose their life.
And it was negligence, bro.
100%.
Shouldn't have fucking real rounds. On a movie set.
And so the only thing I wonder is if he'll actually do any jail time. Like, I'm sure there's some.
Let's be real. Do you think he's gonna do jail time?
Well, the only reason why I think he might do a minimum is because of for manslaughter, the minimums in the state. It was in like Arizona or New Mexico. New
Mexico, yeah.
The minimums for that crime, if he gets found guilty, could be like a year, could be like 18 months type shit. Could be like
but then it might be like cut short on some shit.
It could be cut short on some shit, but he might have to still sit in a cell for some degree. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. If he doesn't, I mean, that's just more the system at work as far as like, someone died.
Do you think would there be any? I wonder if there is any motive for him to.
I seen that on the internet. I went down the rabbit hole a little bit, but the theories just seemed, for me, I was
too many holes,
or I'm just not connected enough. I didn't know any of these people,
right?
So like, I'm not. If it was like all famous, there were people that I just didn't know. They were saying, the rabbit hole was saying, like, talking about stuff that I don't even want to really go too deep into. But there is that level of conspiracy with this death right now.
I'm sure there is.
So, have at it if you want to, but like, I was just like, I didn't care that enough about it. All I know is that someone died, and that shit was
bottom
fucked
line
up.
is prayers going out to the family,
for real,
the loved ones.
Yeah, because in the end of the day, like, you don't expect. That's the last place you expect to get killed at is at your job. And then your job is that, like, you're not even in the scene. You're just the camera person. So you're filming the person. Yeah, they're holding the gun in your direction, but you're not even an actor, like, participating in that level of the, like, You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild, bro.
It's crazy. And that's the thing. Like, so the movie's still getting made and getting put out. That's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's a little weird. Like the fact that the movie's still getting made and put out. I believe the movie's still getting made and put out.
Like, he just kept on acting? That's kind of wild.
I mean, that's what I mean. It was someone who was a part of the crew. It wasn't an actor. If that had happened, like it happened with Bruce Lee's son Brandon Lee in The Crow.
Yeah.
That
Bro,
movie,
tragic as fuck.
But that movie still came out with a dude in a mask. For the last end of that movie, there was a dude, a stunt double in a fucking mask, who did the rest of that fucking movie.
That's so crazy. Yeah, rest in peace to Brandon Lee as well.
Rest in peace.
And Bruce Lee.
I think that was why that was such a big deal when that football player had got injured in the Bills. I think it was, who else was they were playing? It was the Bills. The Bills Buffalo Bills game. And the player got injured and they canceled the game. They just stopped the game. And they had never done that for a football game before. And you know, so much.
Oh, wait, the one that just happened.
The one that just happened.
With the Hamlin.
Yeah.
That's never happened before?
Like that, to that degree? No. Players have gotten their legs broken.
And he lives, so people are probably pissed about it.
There's been the injuries that have been just worse, honestly. Like not worse as far as like what happened to him, because he's actually died on the field. Yeah. That's never happened before. But there's been injuries where players have gotten hurt and worse. There's the Pittsburgh player that got his neck broken. Like this nigga literally had to learn how to walk again.
And they kept playing?
They kept, because the nigga.
I just think that's crazy, because I know
it's that you could look other than. And we'll talk about this. I didn't see anything, but we talk about this after. Football legit is like barbarian level sports.
Because that's what they were saying, because we were watching it. Remember, we were at dinner when James was here, and it was on. That was what was on TV. But they were saying that game, and they were saying that they're like, oh, he's definitely dead. They wouldn't cancel a football game unless somebody died.
He died.
That makes sense.
They had to do the fucking.
They were doing that for like 9 minutes.
And now the internet is so fucking stupid. The photos of him, they're saying it's not really him. They're saying it's a stunt double.
Oh my god! That it's all like a plan.
Yeah.
Well, I had
that he's not really like super healthy like that yet.
People are saying too that
was he like
that it's
playing?
all just a.
Because he's taking photos with a balaclava on, like the mask that covers, just shows your eyes, but his hair's still coming out, and so they're saying it's not really him.
Well, like, how many photos of what is he?
He doesn't really post a lot. He doesn't really post it a lot. But the photos that he has posted of him up in like walking, he's been wearing a balaclava.
What the fuck? And all of them?
And all the ones I've seen. Let's check his Instagram.
That is weird, though.
Let's check his Instagram.
I would like to say that I had a dream that the Bengals won the Super Bowl. So
is that what you're?
That's my. I would.
You should put money on it.
I would.
I mean, I know you guys aren't crazy sports people, but football is something that's hard to deny. Once it gets to this point, we are at this point now where it's. You guys got. Granted, you might not have like a horse in the race, but like there's big games this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Like all the teams that are in this next round are all really good. And the Super Bowl is literally 2 weeks away.
Where's the Super Bowl going to be at?
In St. Louis.
Okay.
I believe they have a big stadium.
If the Bengals win, an Ohio team, and then Rihanna performs.
Did you see Rihanna walking out the silhouette thing that she did, the ad?
Wow, like a week or two?
It was like a week ago. She has like a crazy like hairdo that sticks up. Did you know? I thought that was. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was Beyonce when she was working it out. Look at it again. It was a little weird.
You're saying it looked like Beyonce?
I thought it was Beyonce. I thought it was a little weird, the hairdo. It seemed like it was like Rihanna's Super Bowl ad. I'm super. I wonder what her set list is gonna be like.
Oh, it's gonna go crazy.
Oh, I'm watching it now.
You see how you can't see her when she walks out? I legit thought that was Beyonce when she was coming out. I didn't even know.
Wait, why though?
I don't know why.
I mean, I feel like Beyonce typically does gold and yellow, but this is more like a greeny gold.
No, just a shadow before you even see who it is. That 100% I thought that was Beyonce. If you pause it right there before you even see who it is.
That's not real fur, right?
Probably nah. Nowadays, no one's using real fur.
That is unless it's from the actual Grinch.
Oh, nowadays, no one's using real fur.
Good.
And on top of that, like,
wow,
you ain't getting no real leather either. Everybody's using fake leather
these days. Did you guys see the Schiaparelli vibes with the fake animal heads?
Is that what that was? That was the idea? Was like for that. It
was off of something Inferno. That was like a take on it, I guess, because it was like a lion and then
I'm not gonna lie.
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a take off Dante's Inferno.
So Paris Fashion Week was last week.
I mean, I think it's
still going. It looks like it's still going on. I'm still seeing. It started last week at least, and Kodak was over there having a ball.
Really?
Yeah. He like hops up on stage at the end of the Louis show and just starts walking around. And shit is mad funny. And then
they live streamed the event, right?
Yeah. Well, I watched the Louis show on live stream the other day. The Louis show. I watched the Gucci show. I hear the Givenchy show is cool. But yeah, no, did you see, I know Kristen, you saw fucking Doja Cat.
Yeah.
She was amazing.
Did you see her all red look?
You didn't see her all red look?
That was for Schiaparelli.
She legit, oh my, she looked like she was from like the Fifth Element or something like that.
And then,
that's a great movie.
Great movie. She looked like, yo.
Have you seen the Fifth Element?
Yeah.
Sure. So you killed it.
Did you seen her?
And she's just going there to watch. She's literally just attending a fashion show. She's not in it. She didn't walk. She did this insane. I forgot how long it took, but it was hour-long makeup just to attend a fashion show.
And it was done by Pat McGrath.
It's fucking insane.
The best makeup artist ever known.
Her eyes killed it for me because they like blend in so much. Like they don't look like.
Okay, I'm glad that you say that because look at her outfit today.
Hold on, what did she wear today? Hold on.
So the general consensus, everybody came for her on the internet and was like, I would have loved to see her with an eyelash.
Damn, that shit is wild.
And then click this picture. This is her today. And so she glued eyelashes all over her face and she said, you guys want eyelashes? I'll give you eyelashes. So she did a mustache and a beard and eyebrows with glue on eyelashes.
That is so funny.
Oh shit, that's funny. That's what she wore today.
That's what that was about. Because I saw that photo,
and there's some incredible photos, like the lighting that she has with that makeup. It's insane. Pat McGrath is turned up.
That's awesome.
And she's just attending. She's not even walking in any of these joints. She's just attending them. And that the red outfit is fucking crazy.
No, it's crazy, and I think that we're gonna look back on that Little Dicky episode where she's in it and be like, wow, throwback to Doja Cat. She's been a star.
I mean, yeah, I think honestly she just doesn't want to. I think she's trying to be what you would look at as a star in this current age because she's nothing like
she really came
what you would consider a star back in the day. Just because of how she acts, she would have been what most would say she would have got canceled. They would have been like, no,
she's insane, she's unwell.
Bro, for me, her breakout song was that cow song.
But the music aside,
was that the first time you heard Doja Cat?
That's the first time I heard her too. That was the first time I heard her too. That was the first time I ever heard her. But I knew who she was. I knew who she was off of Twitter and her doing
No Police and shit.
And the videos she would do. What's the matchup thing? Omega. The Omega videos in the chat rooms and shit she would be in. And that's where I first seen her, and then the cow video popped off, and I was like, okay, is she trying to be like a vlogger or whatever? And then all her other music started hitting, and I was like, okay, like she definitely seemed like someone who was very in the know as far as just like using the internet to your benefit and using it to get who. It didn't matter like
she's definitely like a Gen Z.
Didn't matter what you look like, how bad you were or whatever. Like she's just gonna kill it. Like so, I fuck with it because
the red fit is
and we need
red fit is crazy.
We need inspiration that makes you feel like what is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Doja.
A star.
For real. I fuck with her. She recently was just on Omegle, just in the chat rooms and shit. Like cussing out people. She does that and doesn't they like.
I like when she cusses people out. I do, but I've been a Doja Cat fan for a very long time.
Yeah, no, Doja's a shit.
Have you seen her live?
No, I would love to.
Yeah, I would
love to see her, and I'm really into.
Well, that was the thing. She was on tour with The Weeknd, and the vaping. That's why she quit vaping. It fucked up her voice. That's why she had to stop performing. She was on tour with The Weeknd. She had to cancel all the shows that she like, because she was opening up for The Weeknd on The Weeknd's tour. Like,
makes sense.
Yeah. So she came out the night that The Weeknd lost his voice and like came out, and I guess that was a part of her thing. It was like saying like, "Yay, like I'm sorry I can't perform." Da, da, da. She introduces The Weeknd, essentially, and then that was an infamous show in LA where The Weeknd lost his fucking voice. So.
Wait, they both lost their voice?
Well, she had been lost her voice, so she had canceled her shows for the tour. So she would intro The Weeknd, but The Weeknd added a second show to LA that I went to, and midway through, this nigga loses his voice and cancels the fucking show.
Damn, it's gotta be crazy as a artist. I'd be scared.
Singing, hell yeah.
Just lose your voice?
Hell yeah. Singing sounds crazy.
Seriously, I don't know how they be hitting those notes.
For real, dude. Like,
that's like training.
And
shout out the fucking singers out there.
Well, cause that's niggas. That's all they judge you on. Fuck how good the song is how good you sound live, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's real.
And I mean, what fucking Justin Bieber? This nigga, he just sold his music for like
200 million.
200 mil.
That's straight.
Sold his catalog. I mean,
wasn't he having? Remember when he was having the health issues back?
He was having some health issues. He is still having those health issues,
like Lyme's disease, right?
Bro,
it was his face was like not working or some shit.
Paralyzed, right?
Yeah. No, he was. I think he. Yeah, I don't know if he's up back to 100%, but
hopefully he is, man. Because from what I remember, he was not doing well.
I mean, it seems like if you can, the artists that are doing it are proving to me that if you can, you should do it. Which is sell your music for a boatload of money. Because all the artists that I see who are doing it are the artists that have the catalog to really do it. I don't know Justin Bieber's catalog like that. He obviously has a crazy catalog to be able to sell it for that kind of bread. Do you know his catalog like that?
I mean, he's got hit after hit. Like,
no, that's the only thing I don't know it. Like, you'd have to play the songs for me.
It's like Miley Cyrus. Like what? Like Baby, like.
All I know is baby.
Like, but that was a bop.
I know. No, I'm not gonna deny that, but that's what I mean. Like, other than that, like, because he's sold it.
But that's what it is.
But it's a lot of shit like that, and it'll always be kind of like generally.
Like, did he release a lot of music like that? That's what I wasn't aware of.
Yeah, star, hell yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like Justin Bieber
I was not aware of any. I missed all his like.
He's
music.
definitely a pop star. It's like, bro.
I still caught. That's the thing with the pop stars. I still caught a lot. I still know a lot of the Backstreet, even though I don't listen to their music. If you played it, I still know a lot of Backstreet Boys.
But Backstreet Boys,
NSYNC, I would know their songs even though I don't listen to them.
Nowadays, pop dominates the culture. Really, we're just not tapped in because it's not really like maybe mainstream out here, but to the rest of the world, bro, pop music is.
Who's new? Well, are you saying like Justin Bieber pop or new pop? What we're not tapped in.
There's so much pop though. Basically everything is pop.
Like K-pop, because that's all I hear niggas talking about right now.
I mean, K-pop is definitely huge, but I'm just saying just pop in general.
Do you know who's a new pop artist?
Like Doja Cat is pop. She's a rapper, but she makes pop music.
Does she?
Pop has a certain sound.
But it's so broad now.
Doja sings. She does. I think she does do rap. I think she does
she
R&B.
identifies as a rapper though.
Does she? That's what I always wonder because she has rap. She has like a Nicki Minaj vibe, but she also has like a SZA type vibe
but
we're
like
singing.
Nicki Minaj makes pop music. She's a rapper, but she makes pop rap.
The line is super thin.
That line's gotta be
between hip hop and pop and rap.
When you're a female, you get to do that for sure. Definitely.
Like
I don't know.
Post Malone makes like pop rap.
Honestly,
I would say he's all the way pop for me personally.
I feel like for certain people, you can classify them as a pop star, but hip hop, it's interesting because like hip hop artists don't like to be called hip hop artists.
You think what they like to be called like rap or pop artists?
I don't know. I'm not a hip hop artist, but the reality is I just know that there's like a stigma behind hip hop and like, you know, in that classification of music.
Really? I didn't know that. I didn't feel that. I never felt that, but
yeah, a lot of artists I feel like don't like being in the category.
If you can have that as a career title, shout out to you because it's hard.
Hip hop artist?
Yeah, if you actually, because the only way, me personally, you can have that as a career title is if it pays your bills.
Yeah, that's real talk.
So
that shit, yeah, bro. Because
if it's not paying and how you survive, then you are not a hip hop artist. That's a hobby, my nigga. So, but yeah, like as far as hip hop, new hip hop that's dropped. Have you listened to that new Trippie Redd album?
I tried it.
I tried it too. I found a couple songs that I like, but it is a lot of music. A ton of features, which I don't hate. I don't hate if there's a lot of features, but there's a lot of features from people I don't really listen to. And
you said it's Trippie Redd?
Yeah, Trippie Redd.
How's it sonically?
It's definitely close to a whole lot of Red from Playboi Carti as far as sonically. A lot of that tempo.
Oh, like kind of rock star
rap vibe. So that I don't mind those beats because some of those can be really cool, especially if you use the right like chords and shit like that.
It's just really intense for like casual listening.
100%, definitely of a certain vibe. Really good to drive to if you have the open road.
You want to speed
100%.
Get a ticket.
Yeah. So there's a couple songs he's got a cool one with Lil Durk. The artist that I think working that tempo, like he found, because like I said, there's a ton of features on there. But there's also with that there's ends up being a lot of music that I just was just like, all right, I can live without.
Right.
But it's if you're a Trippie fan, because I hear Playboi Carti was like an executive producer on his album, apparently.
Okay.
So if you're a Trippie fan, I'm sure you'll fuck with it.
I liked early Trippie Redd. I mean,
I don't hate Trippie Redd like a lot of people.
When you say the rock star sound, I already know what it sounds like, and I just know that energy is not something I want to like listen to all the time because it just puts you like that's some workout shit for me.
Of course, it definitely has its place. I can't. I'm not gonna act like it doesn't. In my world, I'm not on rockstar vibes 100% all the time. I used to be
walking around listening to that intense ass music. I don't know.
I used to be in that space all the time, and I used to have a chain wallet, and
the chain wallet.
Not the fucking chain.
Hell yeah!
You're never leaving that shit behind.
But it didn't. It wasn't. Here's the thing: the chain wallet was just. It wasn't even connected to my wallet. It was just from one belt loop to the back belt loop.
So you just had a chain on.
I just had a chain on.
Why didn't you put it on the wallet?
Because the wallet didn't. I didn't actually have a wallet that had a hole for the.
That's crazy,
the chain. Because the chain itself was expensive, and so the wallet itself was even.
I know you
way
still
more
have
expensive.
that.
I might have. It might have got lost in the move. It was like my rockstar vibes was in Boston, bro. I was in Boston. I was not out here for my rockstar vibes. That was a while ago.
What's that camera you got over there?
That was like Party Like a Rockstar, like the original rockstar vibes.
What's that camera you got right there?
This guy, this Olympus. I mean, not Olympus. This Canon Sure Shot.
Let me see it.
85 zoom.
Where'd you pick this up?
Off of eBay. Yo, it's super cheap. I had seen someone who had it at a party, and I looked at their Instagram and seen their photos off of it, and they looked pretty fire. So I was like, let me grab one. I seen it on.
It's just point and shoot?
It's point and shoot. This is the zoom. You could do like portrait or like the more like wide angle. And it got the flash on it.
This shit hard.
Yeah, no, it's super clean.
Let me get the wide angle. Hold on. How do you? Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, here we go.
There you go. This is my first photo on it.
Hard.
Yeah, the photos were super clean off of it, so I was like,
you got portrait in there?
Yeah, there's a portrait mode on it too.
Oh no, what kind of film? It looks
yeah,
portrait.
Yeah, this was the Kodak
the
joint.
Orange.
Yeah, it's a Kodak joint.
Okay.
What did you say? Let me see. Canon what? I was
a sure shot, 85 zoom. And like looking for this camera, it just brought me down the wormhole of just like mad fucking Canon cameras that are just like in this same space that they just did back in the day. Like
on some real shit, bro. I love this Fuji, bro.
Yeah, man. Like
I'm geeked. Like cameras are so fun, bro. And
they are.
It's really about chasing nostalgia. I feel like, bro.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Because at the end of the day, something about the look of the past and like that era, like the film look, like it's just
there's not really
bro.
that beats it really, honestly.
That nostalgia is just hitting.
Yeah, for sure. And then like just like all the crazy stuff they used to do with cameras just to like make them
oh my god
a little more innovative than the last one,
for sure,
especially with the video cameras, dude. They went crazy with them joints. Like they would do like weird pop down the wormhole of cameras they used to make back in the day is fucking insane, bro. Like they would go in.
Damn, wait, what's today? It's the 25th? Damn.
Yeah,
my grandpa, today's his birthday. He's dead, but he always had what's that camera that spits out photos?
Oh, like the Polaroid joint?
He always had a Polaroid camera with him, and he always had a video camera on it too. Like my family does. We have like a pretty big family, and I was always able to see. I always felt like I was there because it was like such good quality video of like an Easter egg hunt. You know, like the family's like getting money and they're like gambling and shit. I'm like, I'm there.
No, hell yeah. That's old fun with like gadgets back then was so crazy because they were considered so technologically advanced. Like video cameras back in the day, like I seen this old tape player that like has the one where you like you. I think it was Sony who made it. It's yellow and it has the clamp on. It was like, hold on, old Sony. And it just brought back so many. I don't know. Did you have a tape player when you back in the day, or did you see straight
cassette
go?
Player?
Yeah, or did you go straight to? CD
I had
players?
one, but I didn't have a lot of cassettes. So.
Yeah, I didn't have all my cassettes. I never like bought actual. I don't think I ever actually owned like an album. It was always shit that I.
It was low-key like my pops' shit. I would just listen to like.
That or I would record shit on them like off of the radio or whatever.
Hard.
Yeah.
I used to do that with the VHS. We would record movies.
I did have the CD player though, for sure. That had the skip.
Oh,
protector.
Those are the worst. Oh, but when it did skip, when I was a kid, I always wanted to. It was so dumb, bro. I thought like you would be able to break open the top of it and like turn it into a turntable. Like,
but it was just stop playing.
I always wanted to try that. I never broke it.
It just fascinated me that it was a laser reading it a disc.
No, it's still kind of crazy when you think about that shit.
That shit would just fascinate me. I would just think about the CD spinning in there and how it was
like,
reading
does it just go from out to in? Like, how does that shit work?
That shit would just go crazy to me, dude.
It's still crazy, though.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I would love to watch like a video of how that actually works. That's pretty cool.
Dude, that video's been on YouTube, dog. If you look up that video, that
Blu-ray, and then they came out with Blu-ray, and like, yo, what's this?
Blu-ray versus. Remember there was a battle, Blu-ray versus HD DVD.
Yeah,
dude, that was crazy.
HD DVD got taken out crazy
fast. Blu-ray was like, get the fuck out of here.
Smacked them.
Yeah, what the fuck you think this is? Blu-ray.
I wonder who was pioneering the HD DVD.
I think they were so close. It's hard to tell. I think because that's the thing. HD probably was first. No, but Blu-ray had the marketing down, dude.
Blu-ray, yeah, bro, and it was really Netflix. Because Netflix, you remember it used to be a rent box, and you could just pick up a movie and keep it for however long you want.
Oh yeah, I mean that service in general was just. But genius.
They were Blu-ray.
They were Blu-rays. That service in general was just genius. Original Netflix.
Yeah. But you had that they called it Netflix from the start, and now it's all online.
They still have that service though.
No, that's Redbox, I think.
No, they still have the service where you can order from. Remember Netflix? You would order it in the mail. You'd have your queue. It would come in the mail. You watch it and you drop it in the mailbox, and it would go.
You can still do that.
You can still do that
with a subscription.
With a subscription.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, 100%. You can still do that.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm about to look that up right now.
Why would you? If that exists, are you gonna do that? Because technically, on that service, from people who don't know, every movie is available on that service. Whereas on the Netflix streaming service, you only have what is streaming.
Oh, you low-key have to pay an extra...
Yeah, you have to pay extra fee.
That's cool, though. I didn't know you could fucking do this.
But, dude, when you think about it realistically, every movie is available on that service.
Yeah, that's hard.
Opposed to what is just available for streaming. Technically, that is more valuable. You just got to really watch that shit.
The only thing is that...
Because you know there was those two people. I was a power user.
Aside from this, though, Amazon might have them beat with Amazon Prime Video because you can literally watch anything. You just pay for it.
That's the thing. You got to pay for it. If you have the monthly thing. See, because
but you got to wait for it to...
No, this is the thing. No, because here's the thing. Most people don't realize this. There's two type of Netflix users when it was the DVD in the mail. The people who would get it and it would sit for months in the fucking mail bin, and they would watch it. They may watch it eventually, or the person who watches it and drops it in. Because really, there's mad fulfillment centers. That shit, I used to use that shit. That shit is done fast. Once they get scanned in, they're sending you the next movie.
Man, you have HBO Max?
I do.
Are you watching Last of Us right now?
I am watching Last of Us. I am enjoying it. Did you play any of the games?
I played some of the first one, but to keep it all the way 100, that shit was too scary. I couldn't do it, bro.
That's fair. No, I bought the remastered PS5 version, and I'm playing along the TV show right now currently while I'm watching the.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, I swear to God, it's on. I'm doing it on a live stream right now. So if you guys want it,
the story isn't exactly the same though.
Not as far as I know, it has been 100%.
Nah, I hear that there's certain
they changed certain things, but they weren't things that were like dramatically different to the degree that it's changed the storyline in general. Well, you guys watched the first 2 episodes?
Yeah.
All right, so this spoiler warning right now, currently from here on out, fast forward like 20, not even less than that, like probably like 10 minutes if you want to. But
if you wait for after the episode, they have the director talking, and he literally says that they changed parts of the stories, like how it spreads and stuff like that.
They changed, but that's what I'm saying. The stuff that they changed wasn't like game breaking stuff. So that stuff really wasn't like, as far as the storyline, it's still the same. Tess, the main things in the storyline was Tess being dead, the girl being bit, and now it's just you taking the girl kind of for Tess.
Yeah,
that's the main thing.
That game is scary as fuck.
Yeah, because he never wanted to really. He's like, what are we doing here? Why are we even bringing this girl? Let's go back.
Right.
And she's like, nah. You see, he's a cynic when it comes to believing in.
Do you play him or do you
play him? You play as him
the whole time.
The whole time there's 3 games in total. So for the first 2, you play him.
I thought there was only 2.
Nah, there's 3, I believe. There might be 2.
Yeah, I think there's only 2.
There might be 2.
Yeah, there's only 2. But they're saying that there might be a 3rd one. Oh, it's me. If it's made by Naughty Dog, that's how you know it's.
Oh yeah, of course.
Great ass game.
Yeah.
They brought Uncharted 2, great game as well.
Yeah, but the movie was mid.
The movie was definitely mid.
It's hard to make a movie like that. I think
the person they got for.
I didn't mind the kid. I think the movie is just like, it's hard to make. The game is so fucking ridiculous. It's like.
Playing that game was probably one of the most enjoyable video game experiences.
Of course, but making a movie about that shit, it's like, all right, there's so much ridiculous shit. Like, this dude would have been in jail or like dead. Like, I'm sorry, it's just like, it's hard to make.
I would play the Last of Us video game if Kristen was there with me. I'm not playing that shit alone though.
She'll be there.
I'm not gonna play a video game.
You don't have to play. You could just sit there and watch it. It's like watching a movie, low key. Like,
I mean, sure, if you want to try it out.
Yeah, it's like watching a movie.
I just have no like skills when it comes
that one needs some skills, and I'm not gonna hold you. Those clickers,
yeah,
them shits.
That shit is so scary.
And apparently, I didn't realize that crows make that noise, because I was hearing that noise outside my bedroom. Yo, after that episode, I was hearing that noise at like 2 a.m. I was like, what the fuck was that? And then at work the other day, I was hearing that noise too. And then someone told me crows make that same noise.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm still thinking it's a clicker around here somewhere. But what else is going on? Oh, the fucking Oscars nominations.
Oh yeah, I haven't really tapped. Do you like award shows?
I mean, it seems like at this point there's certain talking points for the whole year, and I feel like award shows are like one of them, because like Oscars, there's the snubs that everyone talks about, like, oh, because even though the Oscars gets mad hate, in the end of the day, if you're an actor, you want a fucking Oscar because it makes the stock go up, it makes you get more money. Sure. In the end of the day, regardless if you care about the Oscars or not, you want one because you get to charge niggas more.
It's a good look.
Yeah, you get to charge niggas more for your work, because I'm an Oscar nominated, Oscar winning. Mm-hmm. So regardless how you feel, Grammy nominated, Grammy winning. Yeah, even if Drake's drinking or pissing on, or Kanye's pissing on him, you still get to put that next to your fucking name. In the end of the day, that you still get to charge that for your shit. So like, yeah, like like I said, it's a talking point for the year. I think the Oscars, I think the one that's everybody, the consensus is the Everywhere All at Once movie.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Y'all didn't like it?
No, it's great.
It.
You loved it? I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it.
I think
you would really like it. It's
really good for like, I think just humanity to like move forward and understand.
Really?
Just like possibilities.
Really? Because this is when that's like the sweep right now. I mean,
there's like, it's like a multiverse story.
Nah, I watched the first maybe like 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
I think it's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
How could you watch 30 minutes and just turn it off?
I didn't, because I'm not going to lie, I passed out.
Was it late? Or
it was late. It was really late. Okay. It was really late. And also I didn't realize, I put it on thinking that I didn't realize it was subtitles as well. I didn't come prepared to read subtitles. Because I gotta
be. You watch it in English?
No, there's subtitles at the beginning of the movie. Like probably in the beginning when she's dealing, before she like really figures out the multiverse, when she's dealing with her husband and her kid. She's speaking in Chinese, I believe.
Oh
yeah,
but bro, that's not even for that much of the movie.
It was for a decent amount. Or I was like, oh man, I'm not trying to read subtitles. I'm not trying to read subtitles.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to like watch something going to sleep and then have to read subtitles.
Yeah,
it's actually impossible.
And it was like, I guess maybe I went into it thinking that there is action in the movie, but it's not an action movie.
Yeah,
it's not an action movie.
Actually, no, it kind of is, bro.
It was like
action adventure.
Maybe action adventure.
Action adventure.
Yeah, no. So that movie right now is cleaning up. I think the main actress in it, she's like up for like the best.
My boy Tom Cruise is snubbed again.
Fucked up, man. Because I like that movie. Did you guys watch it? Did you watch
Top Gun?
Yeah. Top Gun was fire.
She was lit. Kristen she wanted to become a pilot after she watched it. She was like, I just think I should learn how to fly.
I mean, you realize you can go to flight school for pretty much free right now.
I could just go on my phone, I'm sure. There's probably an app where you can hold your phone.
I'm sick about it.
Oh, really? Nah.
I'm sure, no, there's probably not, but possibly.
There probably is, but not like, because of the flight shortage that's about to come in a few years. There's.
I fly my drone. You feel me?
I mean, I fly my drone too.
I'm about to get them goggles, bro, so I could go first person.
I don't know if I can do that. I see it's mad hard for me to do the goggles because.
Why?
So I feel like a nigga's just gonna snub me or some shit, like, well, kick me in the groin or shit.
Have someone stand by.
That's what I guess that's what I need to feel 100% safe.
I'm not flying. I'm not flying out.
That's what I'm saying. Like those goggles, like, and you're just flying them in a park somewhere.
High key, they need the goggles to be like you could see through. That would be hard. Like on some Iron Man shit.
Yeah, no. But pilots have to retire at 65. So there's gonna be like a crazy like 40% like loss of pilots in the next like 4 years.
Oh shit.
So a lot of the top airlines are pretty much paying for. Like, you can go to pilot school right now. If you wanted to become a pilot, you can go for pretty much free. They'll pay for it. And it's like 1,500 hours of flight school to get your license. And
that's a lot of time.
And the air, you want that kind of, I think you want that you would
I'm
want
just
that.
saying, like,
it is a lot of time.
A commitment for sure.
It is a commitment for sure. But, one, that job pays over $100K a year. Two, you're traveling everywhere for free.
I wouldn't want to be responsible for that many lives.
Oh, I hate flying already. So the last nigga you want flying a plane is a nigga who hates flying. So
imagine you're getting on a plane and then the pilot's just like,
yo, I need a Percocet.
I hate this shit.
Or he's like, yo, I'm freaking, yo, I need some Molly or some shit.
Have you seen Pilot with Denzel?
Yo, all right. So my issue with that movie is this nigga was drunk when he did that shit. Remember,
that's hard, bro.
The nigga was flying the plane upside down. No wonder he was drunk flying the plane. No wonder he was flying it upside down.
No, bro. They said some shit went wrong. He had to do that.
No, it's because this nigga was drunk flying the plane. This nigga was drunk flying the plane, T. No wonder he was flying upside down, dog. I'm sorry. There's no way you're gonna convince me that a drunk driver is gonna needed to turn a plane upside down to get it right. There's no way.
Kristen, have you seen that movie?
No.
It's wild. He's flying it over a neighborhood upside down, intoxicated, like incredibly intoxicated. It's not like he's not. Shit. Yo, the whole he saves the day, and they are like, yo, this nigga was wasted.
Take his ass to jail.
Yeah, take him to jail.
Can you imagine? You fucking do all that shit for the people.
You save the day, and because you're wasted, they take you to jail. That's funny. I'm sorry. That's crazy, T. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, Denzel killed that movie though.
No, that was a great film.
But he got his Oscar for playing a dirty cop.
In which film?
Training Day.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this year.
No, just in general.
Oh, Training Day.
Yeah,
great.
They're always. That's what I'm saying.
What about Man on Fire? He didn't get an award for that shit.
No, what?
That movie hard.
Yo, you liked it like us, but I don't think it was a award giving. That movie. Quincy. Or what? What was the other one where he was blind in one eye?
John Q? No, not John Q.
Oh, the one where it was like a post-apocalyptic world.
Book of Eli.
What was it?
Book of Eli.
Book of Eli. He deserved an Oscar for that one.
That shit was hard. He was completely blind.
You know why my issue with award shows is there's none for like the shit that niggas really give a fuck about. Because there should be like an award show for movies like that.
Yeah. I mean,
like a I can see like Spike TV or like TNT putting this award show on.
There's just
like,
not that many movies like that though.
What do you mean? A majority of the movies that come out are pretty much like.
Name one last year that you think should have been an Oscar nominated, but didn't.
No, not Oscar nominated, but just movies that are in general movies we love, but aren't what they would consider Oscar worthy. Because a movie like Book of Eli or Man on. From last year, let's see movies of 2022. Well, I'm for sure. No, I'll say this for sure. Top Gun would be cleaning up at that award show.
That's fair.
100%.
I put top underrated movies of 2022. The list is short. There wasn't that many good movies last year.
Is Nope nominated for anything? I know.
Yeah, okay.
Nope was cool.
Let's put Nope in there.
Nope was cool. I didn't like Moonfall that much.
That was last year?
Yeah, that was.
No, it wasn't.
I think so.
What about they have X on here? That wasn't that good of a movie.
X, what was X?
It was an A24 movie.
In the woods with the porno.
Oh.
With Kid Cudi.
Bullet Train. Bullet Train would have been in that award show.
That wasn't that good, bro.
Batman would have been in that award show. Batman was last year.
Shit was mid.
Batman was pretty good.
No, Bullet Train.
No, I was saying Batman. Bullet Train. It wasn't that it was mid. It was like, all right, this movie. When is this movie gonna start making sense? It didn't make. I was like, all right, why is this dude not able to get off the train every time he's trying to get off the train? And why did they kill Bad Bunny 5 minutes into his role? They killed him instantly. His first fight, this nigga's dead. I was like, yo, how much y'all paid this nigga Bad Bunny for this movie?
Bro, you know he got the bag for that.
Yeah, he must have. The Northman, was that the movie that came out?
Ooh, that was fire.
That movie was sick,
That
bro.
movie was fucking sick. You remember Northman?
That was that like
the like barbarian.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit was.
That movie was crazy.
The Northman.
The Northman, Top Gun.
Nope.
It would just be. I didn't see this Bros movie. Was that Bros movie good? Did y'all see that?
No, we didn't see it.
Hellraiser. I didn't see Hellraiser. I wanted to see Hellraiser.
It's trash.
Stupid.
It was good. It was trash.
Super trash.
I watched.
We saw it because of you, bro, and then that shit was fucking horrible. I was like, I'm doubting Sin's take on movies.
I didn't see it though.
Yeah, but you recommended that shit.
Yeah, because I thought it was good. Did you watch any old Hellraisers? Old Hellraisers was fire.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, old Hellraisers was good. This was the remake, so I figured it was good. But when y'all told me it was trash, I didn't watch it.
It was fucking terrible.
Doctor Strange is pretty good, but y'all don't like the comic book joints.
So
y'all ain't gonna watch Ant-Man. Ant-Man's about to drop.
No, I'm not gonna watch fucking Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You heard it here.
Kristen is not gonna watch.
She's not gonna watch Ant-Man.
Are you?
Probably not. I haven't caught up, bro.
I mean, they're all free for you guys right now, though.
I know. I have Disney Plus. That's the craziest thing.
Y'all can watch them just right now.
I should cancel.
Well, because that's the thing, though. Ant-Man, out of all the Marvel movies, Ant-Man was the one series where it. Because if you look at the top grossing movie, Ant-Man actually was one of the highest rated, top grossing. But everyone had slept on it, not thinking it. But it turned out to be good because the main actor, whatever his name is, Paul Rudd or whatever.
Yeah.
He kills it. He's super funny. The character itself is just an odd character. It's a storyline where you don't have to give a fuck about any of the other Marvel shit to watch it. You don't have to care about Captain America but fucking Iron Man and like giving a fuck about Spider-Man fucking with Doctor Strange. You don't have to care about any of that shit because it's its own self-contained, even though it does have aspects just because Marvel is Marvel, that's gonna peek into the other storylines.
I'm froze at what you just said about
Captain America but fucking Iron Man. Yo, this shit is mad. Like, nigga, just make movies. Like, if you gotta make a movie or I gotta watch 20 other movies before I see this just to understand a scene in a movie, like, that's what it'll do to you.
Well, it's also fucked up because there's so many different universes.
That's what I'm saying. The shit is just like,
it's so confusing.
Granted, this Ant-Man one is the third out of the trilogy, but once again, it's just like, all right, like,
yeah, they got too many actors playing. There's like 3 Incredible Hulks in the past 10 years.
Well, because niggas like they didn't sign up for that shit. You gotta like, I think the chick who's playing in the Guardians of the Galaxy, Zoe. And she was in Avatar. Avatar.
I heard that they're canceling Wonder Woman, or
Wonder Woman. Zoe Saldana. The black chick from. She's green in Guardians of the Galaxy, and she's blue in Avatar.
That's so.
But she was in Colombiana.
That's kind of fire though. Never your true.
Yeah, she says she hates the fact because she's in Guardians of the Galaxy. The third one I think is about to come out, and she hates the fact of like they sign you into these contracts and you kind of are locked in, and regardless of how much more the money the movie might be making, she has signed the contract apparently when they did the first one or whatever into this 3-movie deal. Now this movie has got you doing these sequels. is grossing.
You're not getting as much money as you should.
When you think about it, you know, they get you for the cheap when you ain't nobody. And now, Avatar's huge. Really, if they wanted to get her for a third one, they're gonna have to, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to drop the bag.
Right.
Or else you're gonna have to replace me and fuck up your whole fucking franchise. So she had complained about that. She did her article, and they were kind of getting at her, like saying, "Oh, like, you know, the Marvel nerds." They were getting at her, like saying, like, "Oh, woe is me," type shit. But it's true.
Saying what?
They were just, getting at her, saying like, "Oh, well." Anytime someone who's successful and famous and making tons of money for being in a movie complains about something, people aren't gonna probably be too receptive to it.
You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve, like, fucking.
They're not gonna be too receptive to someone who's just, who maybe if you were complaining about your 9-to-5 job in a similar way, people would care more. But you complaining about being a famous actor and dealing with all that shit, people aren't gonna hear it the best way, I think, honestly, or not understand, maybe be receptive to what you're saying. Where at the end of the day, it's true. She's, regardless of what the job is, she's entitled to that money now because, yes, I am a lot bigger of an actor than when you first hired me for this first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So yeah, now that we're in the third one, I'm sorry, you gotta. Today's price is not yesterday's. Was it yesterday's price is not today's price? I forgot what the fucking Fat Joe said.
I think that's it.
Fat Joe? You mean, wait, was it Fat Joe?
Yeah, shut up. I know what I'm talking about.
I thought it was DJ Khaled.
No, it's Fat Joe.
He's like, today's price is not yesterday's price.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
That was probably like one of the best sound bites of last year.
For sure. Oh, was that last year?
2022, yeah.
Oh damn! I thought that was fucking COVID year. I thought that was 2020.
Was it?
I felt like it was. I felt like it was just because everybody was on fucking Instagram Live around that time, and I remember he said it on the IG Live. But
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
That stat that we had put in the chat, the 404 cars stolen in New Orleans in the first 17 days of the year, is crazy. Insane.
And they're all Kia and Hyundai.
Well, yeah, because there's this crazy easy. It's YouTubeable, I believe.
How to steal that shit?
Yeah, you just need like a USB, and because these cars are so electric now, or like. So yeah,
I guess you gotta get a steering wheel lock or some shit.
For sure, they'll drive it with the steering wheel lock,
bruh.
So what you gotta do apparently, when you put the steering wheel lock is like turn your wheel so they can't. But like niggas they're wilding, bro. Like, and they're stealing your car to commit crime in it. So you might be at work and niggas pull up on you like get down type shit. Williams? Yeah, like thinking you like not only did you get your car stolen, but they're arresting you for shit that they thought you did.
So wild.
This is wild, bro. That's a crazy.
17 cars per day average.
Oh really?
Yeah, because that's 23 cars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is the average like per day if you break down the math for 17 days. 23 people getting their car stolen in a single city. That's wild. It's like some GTA shit.
That is definitely. Well, the photo you had posted in the chat was a picture of a nigga in GTA pulling the chick out of the car.
I'm weak. For real though.
That was fucking crazy. Hilarious.
And now I'm hearing that Coca-Cola is being sued. There's a bunch of lawsuits right now, but over simply, or it's like a lawsuit, against them because apparently they own Simply Orange.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's. That aspect I'm not surprised of.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Do you guys drink that shit?
Yeah,
hell yeah.
I love Simply Orange.
Years.
That shit is phenomenal.
But it makes sense that they own them because you ever notice how cheap it be at the store? I thought Simply Orange was like legit like orange juice, right? Is it?
With the pulp and shit.
Yeah.
But apparently they're saying,
and it's not. It don't be expensive. It'd be super cheap.
They're saying it has toxic levels of PFAs, which are like some, like I guess cancer causing.
Did you finish the Simply Orange that you had in your crib after you heard that?
Bro, I mean, no, we didn't have any in the crib.
I did.
Damn, you said, well, it's still delicious.
I did. I was not gonna throw that away. I was not gonna throw it away. I'm sorry. That just wasn't gonna happen.
Dude, they're getting sued. Also, in the wake of lawsuits.
Yeah, people getting sued right now.
Nike is suing Bape
after all these years.
Yeah, bro.
Finally,
20 years later.
Like, what the fuck? Nike needs to just give it up. Stop suing niggas over designs that, like.
But also, like, be original, y'all. Like, don't. Come on, bro.
I feel you, though, but.
Nah, come on.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel you. I agree with what you're saying.
Imagine if you made a shoe and then niggas started copying your shoe and literally just made mad bread off of your design. And you're like, nah, I put mad work into that.
There's not that much work, I don't think, that's been put into the Air Force One or the Jordan 1. Because these are the two designs that we're mainly talking about.
Those were conceptualized. That shit.
They were done years so long ago that at this point, at this stage in the game, if someone's buying a shoe that looks like the Air Force One or the Jordan 1, Nike was never going to get that sale. That person was always looking to buy a shoe that was not the Air Force One or the Jordan 1 because those are classic silhouettes. Not only are they classic silhouettes, they're widely available and you can get them for, at this point, you can find a cheap Jordan 1. You can find a cheap Air Force One for under $100. That person wanted a shoe that looked like that specific shoe. They were never going to get that sale. Because they already did get that sale. You already have your Air Force One. You already have your Jordan 1. They were never going to get that sale. So they just need to let it go. Those patents.
I don't know.
Those patents. Because what are they really getting? Let's say they're able to shut down all those patents now. And no one is ever able to make a Jordan 1. You think those people are going to go, all right, right now I can't get it. I'm going to just buy a Jordan. No, they're gonna get something different. Because they always wanted something different.
My thing is, bro, I hear you. But at the same time, it seems like it doesn't take much to just even switch up the paneling a little bit, bro. Even down to like just the way the shoe is constructed between the Bape and the.
I think they're still coming after him, even if they did. Because I feel like if they still conceptually look like, because they do, they tried it. I feel like they do switch up the paneling a little bit. If you look at the new Bapes, the back tab is doubled up. What they're attacking is the simple design aspects of the shoe. There's that clearly are inspired by the Air Force One, but in the end of the day, an Air Force One is an Air Force One. No one's mixing up the two shoes.
Look at the similarities are way too similar.
I just think that you have such a, like, it's been around for a long time, okay? And if people want to recombinate it, it's like being upset that somebody's making different t-shirts.
It's just like, in the end of the day, they are not, these shoes are more expensive. So you think they're losing out on sales because the Bapes is around? They're not losing out on sales.
I think they're salty that Bape got the Jown collab.
Nike probably didn't even want to work with that nigga.
Why?
Nike don't want to work with a lot of people.
He has no brand loyalty though, Jown. He's on every fucking.
Yeah, I'm saying. I feel like he probably would work with Air Force One.
I think that's hard. I think that's hard not to like be connected and you're just like free flowing and as a designer. Like he designed for Asics, New Balance.
Yeah, he does whatever.
Adidas.
People just like his work.
Yeah, that's cool.
In the end of the day, there's no way. Nike just needs to let it go. People are gonna buy that shoe. There's no shoe that is eating into their market share that is a copy of their shoes. What shoe is that popular that you see it everywhere that you're like, oh shit?
Chuck Taylor.
No, that looks like that's a fake Air Force One or a Dunk. What shoe?
Aside from Bape?
I don't think Bape sells enough to even touch Nike's market share.
Yeah.
Those shoes be dumb limited and they're more expensive.
For sure.
So there's no way they're touching Nike's market share at all. What shoe looks like a Nike, Air Force One, or Jordan, because that's the only design that they usually end up having to sue people over, is those two. That's even touching their market share that you see everywhere. You see Dunks, they make the videos of people wearing the Pandas at the theme park.
There's so much panda hate. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Do you have pandas?
I bought from the original release. I hit on the original. My pandas are from the legit original when niggas was mad amped for pandas. I was like, oh shit, like I'm trying to get a pair of these joints. Now I'm like, I don't give a like, and I've worn it maybe like a few times.
Seen the brown ones that are about to drop?
The brown, dude, it's just like.
Do you fuck with them?
It's hard not to like any color they put on that shoe design, because I have a pair of the Syracuses, I have a pair of Pandas.
I mean, they're undeniably good shoes.
It's a good look, but that's what I mean. The shoes.
I don't like how small the toe box is.
Like fit wise or look wise?
Fit wise.
Like it doesn't fit.
Wise. Yeah, it's just like
maybe you
uncomfortable.
All the dunks that I have, I just feel like it looks like peg leg, like pointy toe.
They're a little. Well, that's kind of they are a little pointy toe-ish.
I just prefer like a bigger toe box.
Yeah. But the design is so simple that Nike just need to let it go, bro. There's no one. People want your shoe. There's no one who's like, yo, let me buy these instead of the Pandas. Let me buy these. That's why I think it's just corny that they're doing it at this point. It's just hate. It just seems like it's just like fucking industry hate, dude. Because like, I don't know. But I don't know if we'll ever see that. Because I was not. Baby's been doing it for so long. How are they able to sue now? What's been taking so long?
Yeah. See, I'm telling you, it's the Jown.
You think it's a Jown that they didn't get the Jown?
Yeah, they're like, you know what? They're taking too much of our sales right now. They're probably hot. Dude, did you see the world's largest pizza by Pizza Hut? I didn't even know that shit was going on until it was done.
Was it? So I seen the dude's name and stuff, and it was in the Pizza Hut branding logo. But is it actually put on by Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
13,990 square foot pepperoni.
But how can they see? That's the thing. Is just like, who's eating that shit?
Bro, they donate.
Looks uncooked.
Yeah, it doesn't even look tasty.
They donated it to like homeless kitchen.
Yeah,
I want floor pizza that was slopped together with a fucking mop.
Yeah, it was wild watching them put the sauce on with the mop.
No,
hold on, with a mop,
bro. Do you see it in the video?
I seen a video of them like going down
it on.
She
sloppy Joe,
like janitor style, bro. Like slopped it on with the mop and spread it on.
That's so disrespectful if you give that to a homeless person.
Yo, eat this mop pizza.
We use brand new mops.
Nah, it's bro. See, look.
Seen the part where they were like putting the dough down.
Right here. It's like right after this. Yeah, right after the dough. Watch the lady. Here it comes. Look at the mop. She mopping this shit.
Oh my god, that's so fucked up. That's so disgusting.
I mean, hey, bro, but the guy eating it at the end,
he probably had diarrhea after that. There's no.
He doesn't even look healthy.
He's eating that mop pizza.
My thing is, they have shoes on with foot covers on them, and then they're putting pizza on top of the place that they've already stood, and then acting like that's sanitary.
I don't.
There's shit on your shoes, and you just have like a little cover on it.
This dude just eating his floor pizza.
Yo, eat floor pizza, man.
Oh, how did they cook that shit? How did they put like a heater over it?
Yeah, they have like it's like a thing that and it like rolls and it cooks the shit. I don't know.
Niggas is bored.
Yeah, no,
niggas
for real.
Bored.
They're like, how can we fucking waste so much dough?
Niggas is bored as fuck.
I mean, hey, bro. They're giving the floor pizza to homeless people.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's kind of fucked up. Like,
that's the bare minimum. It's the bare minimum that you could do to go waste so much fucking stuff.
They could have put that shit on a 14,000 square foot table. That would have been hard.
But why do you need to do that?
I don't understand that's what I mean. Niggas is bored.
They just had to set the world record.
Niggas gotta be bored.
Like, how are you gonna lie?
Imagine Domino's is like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna make one 15,000 feet.
I hope they go break that literally next week and just make these dudes feel like they wasted all their fucking time. Just someone goes break that literally next week.
Oh man.
Oh shit. I guess real quick, shout out. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. Shout out Drake. He did the show at fucking the Apollo Theater. That shit look cool as fuck.
Bro, how is that dude falling off the balcony?
I don't know how that happened. That looked like someone who was doing way too much, trying to get it.
It looked like a phone fell and then he fell.
Yeah, it looked like he was doing way too much. But that's the thing. It looked like you couldn't even buy tickets. Buy tickets for it. It looked like it was like an industry event. So like, I don't understand, like what kind of person was there doing too much. But yeah, it looked like
bro really fell like 15 feet to the floor.
But the show looked cool as fuck. I looked at the set list. Set list looked fucking crazy.
Playing Marvin's Rooms?
Yeah, Drake doing a bunch of fucking just like classic low-key bangers that, you know, the fans really fuck with, and then doing, you know, like the big joints, obviously. But and then he brought out Uzi, brought out 21. He brought out the Diplomats. He brought out Dipset. That's when he was wearing like Cameron's fur and shit. Yeah, no, it looked like it was 2 nights, so it looked like it was cool as fuck. And it's crazy. He had like the store, like a corner store built on the stage and shit like that. Yeah, it's still. Of course, Drake's gonna get the internet hate, and niggas called him corny and looking like he's enjoying the moment. So it is what it is.
For looking like he's having a good time?
Yeah, because it was a part of the show where Dipset came out. They're performing. He's wearing Cameron's old fur and the thing. And like I seen on Twitter, under the video, people were just like calling this nigga corny as fuck. And I'm like, I mean, I can understand why people would think that. You know, the dude's clearly, you know, one, he's not from America. And 2, he's in love with, you know, different aspects of American culture, hip hop culture.
Have you seen these like recent old videos of Drake resurfacing?
Of course, come on, everybody got shit like that from when they're younger, where they're just saying some wild ass shit that maybe that they might not identify with. Granted, I'm not making an excuse for him, but like any famous person, I see it happen with all famous people. So I'm not gonna act like if I was to become famous, that if someone started just digging through video footage of me, they wouldn't find some wild ass shit. But he was dissing, for people who don't know, I think he was making fun of Canadian slang and saying like it's like ignorant.
Yeah.
And it was slang that he currently uses all the time. Like top men, or you know, like how they talk in Canada. Mm-hmm. Like,
have you heard this clip?
I used to see out and be like, yo, that's that nigger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the clip.
I used to see out and be like, yo, that's that nigger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the hard R?
Yeah. Nah, Drake is definitely, I mean, he's a dude who's in love with hip hop culture, and hip hop culture is definitely, you know, it's obviously started in America. So like,
wait, Drake has a song with Central C?
Does he? I don't know.
Called Rolex. Oh, we're gonna have to listen to this.
Listen to that after.
There's a video too.
Is it legit?
Yeah, bro. It came out 8 days ago.
What did you think of that shit that J. Cole did with the YouTuber? Did you see it?
Oh, where he like
gave him the song,
YouTube type beat or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's dope, man.
For people who don't know, there's like producers, you know, who are like up and coming or on the rise or like trying to get, you know, found. They do like for search optimization, they'll put their beat as J. Cole sounding type beat, or, you know, Drake sounding type beat, and, you know, the J. Cole found a beat that said it was like a J. Cole sounding type beat, rapped over it and gave it to the producer and said, hey, this should live on your channel. And
wait, I never read the message that he sent though.
The message he sent is wild.
This song should live on your channel and serve as a thank you to every producer out there cooking up and sharing their work with the world. It's a million artists out there right now just like me, hungry and searching every day for something to spark a word, a melody, a hook, a verse, a punchline, a way to vent, or a way to cut through. On a day when I couldn't find much motivation, all right, bro. I was looking for anything to inspire me. Out of curiosity, I typed in J. Cole type beat into YouTube. Yours was the first I saw. I pressed play, focused, and wrote this. This is some shit that would
But low key, imagine you really.
No, bro, this is
you would lose your fucking mind if J. Cole said that to you.
I can see the dude who got that beat reading this and be like, "Yo, J. Cole's corny as fuck, dog."
This is some shit that would normally stay in the vault, but I didn't want to hold on to the music like that no more. This is for me and whoever else need to hear it. Oh, this is for you or for whoever else who need to hear it. God bless, bro, and keep doing what you do.
And he sent him this song, and I'd be like, "Yo, I'm never releasing this bullshit."
He'd be like, "Actually, keep that shit in the vault, my boy."
Oh, yo, that'd be crazy if he said that, yo.
Keep it in the vault. Don't ever text me.
Don't ever text me.
Oh shit! Don't ever hit my line again.
Yo, I'm a block.
So stupid.
That would be mad funny. J. Cole would be sauce. This nigga would be sauce as fuck. Oh shit.
That's so funny.
I'm sure Drake's like, fuck, why didn't I do that first?
All I did was God's plan.
Yeah, all I did was God's plan to give $1 million away with a music video.
That shit was touching.
I hated that video. Oh my god.
That was too funny.
These artists are hilarious now.
That text was wild.
Keep it in the ball, my boy.
Yeah, this shit was trash.
Basura. Oh shit.
Basura. Oh
man, that shit would be mad funny. Oh man, yeah. Well, there you have it. At the end of the day, that's how we're gonna end it.
Keep it in the fucking bowl.
Yeah, some moppy ass pizza too. Yeah, keep that shit.
Yo, they should have never done that.
Yeah, never done that shit. Why some dead homeless people pop up? Oh my god. It is the EOD podcast. Thank you guys for listening. It's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Oh, just like a homeless crisis. It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
Stay tuned for next week.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We'll give an update on those pizzas.
Yeah, for
see
real,
if they
bro.
made it.
Peace.
End of the day podcast.
I bought a brown couch.
A brown couch?
Brown couch would be a great color.
It was like